Puff pastry eggs. Breakfast, buddy. Treasure Island in our country, There was a burning roadside stall. Every time I pass by, it is crowded. Signature egg cake is ready-made, wrapped in a piece of scallion fried egg, famously loose on the outside, so I'm going to show you inside. The shopkeeper first sprinkles a handful of dry flour on the chopping board. After dipping in dry powder, flatten it with both hands. Then take out the rolling pin, roll out the dough, and it's spreading out all the way around. The surface starts to get even and smooth. Good tension predicts great texture. Then throw on a ball of scallion puff pastry. Wipe slowly. A seasoned, salty pastry soaked with sweet scallions. Scent of green onion. After dusting with dry flour again, the shopkeeper cut off one side of the dough and fold the taken part on the dough. Slowly roll into strips. The shopkeeper skillfully uses his hands from both ends of the dough. Inward. Mark with a cutter, and you roll it with one knife. Cut into small segments 2 fingers wide. Pinch it so as not to close it. To prevent the onions from being exposed, it takes 15 minutes to wake up the small noodle section that has been closed. Before the clerk brings it tacitly, the small segment after waking up, exchange with freshly kneaded dough, and the owner has already started this matter. I saw that he first sprinkled a handful of dry powder Dip on the dough in dry powder and press it flat, and then you actually roll it out into a pancake crust. The owner said that compared to the quick frozen work pancake made with sexy crust, the taste is softer, and it tastes like fermented wheat. As the dough rolls out, it gets thinner. Crispy scallions also emerge from the pie noodles. At this point, the owner started to make the special green onion eggs. Beat the eggs one by one in a small bowl, then pour it into the mixing bucket via the kettle. Then turn on the blender, stir with the machine. Bursts of sound. Year on year, liquid gradually takes on an attractive golden color. Pour the same amount of egg wash into a small bowl. Then add a few spoonfuls of salted scallion oil. Add base flavor to scallion Then eggs. Use a spoon to beat the scallion oil evenly. You can fry it on the iron plate. The shopkeeper drizzled a layer of oil on the hot iron plate first. Then along the edge of the iron plate, splash a bowl of scallion oil, the sizzling of sand and gravel. Waterfall of golden egg liquid under the action gradually of hot oil. Foaming and condensing. At this time, the owner uses a shovel to divide the egg liquid into 4 equal pieces. Then a shovel with the right hand. Solidified egg Slide directly to the other side of the iron plate. Fried in hot oil, the aroma of scallions. A thick smoke. Smoke gradually rose. The golden and tender green onion strips announce that they are out of the pot. Next up is the signature quiche. Place 8 crust sheets on a hot iron plate. Then pour oil and wipe evenly with a brush. The owner said that the oil of the pancakes must not be brittle if there is more oil. It will be fragrant if there is more oil. I saw the clerk holding the knife in his left hand and taking the money in his right hand. Look carefully. Actually, the pancakes that were turned over were soon turned back. Always only fry one side of each dough cake. Here is the secret to the tenderness on the outside and inside of the egg cake. Burnt and crispy as the dough was fried. One after another, fragrant pancakes also came out of the pot one after another. The clerk cleans the iron plate. At this moment, the shopkeeper threw a bowl on the iron plate. Golden scallion oil, dried leaves. Homeopathy. Directly covered with the semi-solidified egg liquid. 4 cakes just covered. The other half of the owner's golden egg liquid is seamlessly connected. The clerk is not in a hurry. Cover the remaining pancakes with the egg wash. Invisible reveals perfect tacit understanding. The clerk rolled the egg into the pancake, then cut the egg liquid between the cakes separately and add it to the plate for cooling. It was all clipped. The owner's next pan of pancakes has been placed on the iron plate. The rhythm is very tight. The clerk, who was just holding the bowl, instantly replaced to the next cutter. It can be seen that the cake does take a bit of skill. Soon a golden yellow and rich egg liquid followed. Countless dancing bubbles. It was crushed the moment it was covered with the cake. Unspeakable decompression and comfort. The radish cake in the store is even more delicious. It must be collected after 8 o'clock on the rest day. The clerk put the passing radish cake, cut into small squares, then directly into the scallion oil liquid, then drag it to the iron plate together with the radish cake. Pieces of carrot cake stained with egg liquid lying on a soft, fragrant omelet. Protein collides with hot oil, inspires bursts of incense that invade the new skin. Turn the radish cakes one by one, zizzing endless bait. Wait until both sides are brown before serving. An omelet, a cup of soy milk, a small shop full of fireworks with its signature deliciousness. It soothes the early departure and late return of migrant radish cake and scallion. It has become a must-order for customers. A signature quiche sells for $40. Burnt, yellow, and wrapped in golden and tender fried eggs. The fragrance of oiled scallions spreads to your heart's content. The taste of eggs is neither salty squeezed with bright red garlic hot sauce. Happiness is so simple. A fried egg and radish cake is priced at 45 NT. Waxy and refreshing radish cake wrapped in golden fried egg. And rice of shredded radish. The waxy aroma of the cake is constantly staggered in the mouth. Taste buds are captured in one bite. A scallion egg sells for $30 as a good partner for other dishes. Now, it's okay to play alone. Golden color, crispy scallions, appropriate salty, delicious and nutritious.